Cause it came straight from snatching in my dick, cause the plug I'm straight if I don't make it and rap it. Yeah. That's Timmy the Titan and Corey Castro. Relation. Bought her a necklace. Alexis thinks she's slick, she want me to get her a Lexus. Rank deeper than Afro with some steppers, no capping. Or he start selling raw, say he got tired of that capping. They need to give me the deal, said I'm getting tired of this jacket. Yeah. Her mama steady bitch and say she tired of that trap. Well, I'm trapping to the feds come, so I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. I am for real. I want the dope like I'm behind the wheel. I know the consequences of some years. I know take time for that appeal. Codeine, popping ecstasy pills. I don't know how long I got to live. I make sure I right time on the wheel. I'm fortunate, I'm cookies for real. And these all these sorts, they trying to influence my style. Most y'all be snapping though. Yeah. What's happening? It's your boy, Lee Santana, man, coming at y'all again with real spit. Yeah, man, it be, you know, let me tell y'all something, man. Like, I had a conversation with people and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, about the streets and shit like that. Like, I really been a part of the streets, you know what I'm saying? Like, I done been in that field, goddamn me. Like, I done sat on bodies, goddamn me, numerous bodies, you know what I'm saying? Like, I really been a part of that shit. Like, I hustled, I did all that shit. But at some point, you gotta know when you through. Like, a lot of niggas don't know when they through. And I was telling the nigga the other day, like, we was having a conversation. You know what I'm saying? We was having a conversation. And I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm telling him, like, bro, I'm through. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, I done did 14 years and 3 months in the state and goddamn me down there 5 years in the fields. You see what I'm saying? And like, and I done did it in multiple states. You know what I'm saying? On the state side, I done did penitentiary time, state time in Illinois. I done did that shit in Missouri. You know what I'm saying? I done been to Yazoo. I done been to Manchester, goddamn me, Marion. I done been all over. You understand what I'm saying? And like, I got a good name. I ain't got no fag shit on my name. I ain't got no rat shit on my name. I ain't did nothing. I ain't never touched no kids. I ain't got no chomo shit on my name. Nothing like that. You understand what I'm saying? I ain't got no niggas looking for me. I ain't ran off on no plug or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? And that's a blessing. You see what I'm saying? But you got to understand when you through. Niggas don't never understand when they through. You know what I'm saying? They feel when they through, but they don't act on it. You see what I'm talking about? See, and this what I was, and I'm saying this here. You know what I'm saying? He say, Lee, why you through? I ain't got it in me no more. I ain't got it in me no more. People don't understand when you ain't got it in you no more, it's time to exit the streets. When you get to the point where you like, bro, I ain't got no 10, 15, 20 years in me no more. It's time to get out the game. See, because my opinion, you know what I'm saying? My opinion, I believe I'm an expert on this shit because I done been through it all of my life. You know what I'm saying? When you get to the point to where you done, you gotta be done. But this is what I'm saying. In my opinion, the difference between a hot nigga, a rat, the difference between a rat and a solid nigga, solid niggas know when they done. They know when to quit. You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm saying you got some solid niggas, bro, that's been in the game for years and they got names and they out of the game. You see what I'm saying? Because ain't no longevity in the game no more. It ain't a matter if you gonna get caught. It's a matter of when you gonna get caught. Then it be a matter if you gonna take that hate. Take your lick. Some niggas, they get locked, they go playing crazy, all of this old crazy shit. You understand what I'm saying? You got to take your lick. You see what I'm saying? If you can't take your lick, you ain't gonna be, you knew in your heart you was done. Then you get in front of the motherfucking people and they offer you 30 years. And you like, oh, I can't do it. I got kids. I got family. Nigga, you knew that before you was doing what you was doing. You understand what I'm saying? So you got to know when you through, nigga. You got to know your limits. It's just like if we sitting here drinking alcohol, nigga, you got to know your limits. You got to know how much you can drink and how much you can't drink. Because a nigga ain't got time to be watching you when you stumbling and all that, especially if we out in the field. You understand? So you got to know your limits in whatever you do. You see what I'm saying? Goddamn it, you got to know your limits in the streets, my nigga. I'm going to keep it real. I'm keeping it 100%. I'm keeping it all the way transparent, my nigga. I'm done. You see what I'm saying? Because I know I ain't got no more in me. And when you know you ain't got no more in you, my nigga, you don't know what the fuck you would do if you put yourself in a situation where, you know what I'm saying, you in one of them type of jams. You just don't know what you would do. And so that's the thing. You gotta know your limits. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, oh, I never snitch on a nigga. I never do this. Nigga, you can't say that until you put in that jam, until you fighting for your motherfucking life. I remember when I was in Potosi years ago. You know what I'm saying? They had me in Supermax in Potosi. And I was back there with niggas on death row. I was back there with Scooney, with Weaver Bay. You know what I'm saying? He filled with Jerry Lewis Bay now. You know what I'm saying? Allegedly, he was cremating bodies at his family's funeral home for Jerry Lewis Bay, allegedly. You see what I'm saying? He was convicted for killing a federal witness who was supposedly telling on Jerry Lewis Bay now. You see what I'm saying? And so he got jammed up on that, and they put this nigga on death row, but they was offering him the death penalty. They made him an offer. They say, look, man, you testify against Jerry Lewis Bay, we'll give you full immunity. If not, then we gonna put your ass, we gonna crack you. We gonna put you on death row. And so Jerry Lewis Bay, you know what I'm saying, reached out, going to say, look, man, I got my brother, I got my sister, I got a list of 200-300 motherfuckers telling on me. You know what I'm saying? Tell them people what they need to hear so that you don't get killed, so they don't put you on death row. You know what I'm saying? And Scooney had that opportunity. That nigga went on death row. That nigga sat on death row 30-some years. You know what I'm saying? And alhamdulillah, they gave him a stay. They gave him a stay of execution and commuted his death sentence to life without after 30-some years. You see what I'm saying? But I'm saying that that's a nigga that's a living testament that can say with absolute certainty what he'll do because he been through it. Nigga, you can't say with absolute certainty what you will do if you in that situation and your partner got the whole world telling on him. Got the whole world telling on him. You understand what I'm saying? And he telling you. They want you to testify against him because you his strongest witness. And he telling you, hey, man, go on tell them people what they need to hear because I don't want them to kill you. And you say, nah, nigga, I'm solid. They got to kill me. Come on, bro. Ain't no average niggas doing that. Especially today. Ain't no niggas in the field doing that like that today. Like, come on, these niggas telling for nothing, bro. These niggas is telling to get contact visits, to keep their contact visits and shit like that. Like, niggas is telling for nothing. And come on, like, let's be real, bro. Let's be real. We from the streets. You know what I'm saying? You from the streets, you empathize with what I'm saying. Bro, ain't too many solid niggas out there left. You know what I'm saying? Like I used to hear this when I was a kid. You know what I'm saying? And it didn't hit home until I got a little older. You know what I'm saying? All of the solid niggas dead or in jail for real, bro. Like the niggas that's running the streets right now, them niggas out there and kill up a whole city. Or kill up a whole city and niggas shoot them in their foot and they'll go and tell on them. I see it all the time. I got paperwork on niggas. Niggas send me their paperwork. You know what I'm saying? It was my job at one point, you know what I'm saying, to check niggas' paperwork. And I done ran across so much shit, you know what I'm saying, in that process where I see niggas tell on their brothers, niggas tell on their mothers, all of that old shit. Like, come on, bro. That solid shit, it comes natural. You know what I'm saying? Like, it comes natural to certain people, but other people got to work hard at it. You see what I'm saying? But solid sometimes means telling the truth, my nigga, and knowing when to stop because you got, see, that's a real thing when you say, hey, look, bro, I'm done. I can't be in the field no more. You see what I'm saying? Because I don't know what I'd do if I get caught again. Like, you could say that with certainty if you've been through it. You see what I'm saying? But at the point that you decide, hey, I'm done, and you still engaging with the field. You understand what I'm saying? You can't say with absolute certainty what you would do in that situation if you put yourself in a jam, you face it 20, 30, 40 years. Because these, man, listen, bro, these feds, the feds, the state, they not playing with niggas, especially niggas who been getting away, bro. You see what I'm saying? So I'm saying this here. For all of you motherfuckers listening, you hear me? Ain't no cut on my shit. You see what I'm saying? I really go. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling the world this. Listen, I'm done. And the reason I'm done is because I feel like I don't have no more bits in me. And I can't say what I would do if I'm in that jam. Because I know my limits. And that's what I'm saying. Niggas gotta know their limits, bro. You know what I'm saying? When niggas feel like niggas get to the point they through and they still engage and then they get caught. That's why niggas be telling, bro. That's why niggas be telling. Because they be putting themselves in situations knowing that they can't do it. If the consequences fall down on the nigga. Like, I know the consequences. I know the cost of this shit, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know the consequences. I know the cost. I know what that shit gonna cost a nigga. I've been in that cell butt-ass naked on motherfucking property restriction and all of that old shit. I done been in Supermax with crazy niggas on both sides of me where niggas can't get sleep. You understand what I'm saying? Nigga, I done been strapped down to a motherfucking chair with a helmet on and all of that old shit for a while. And I've been through that shit, bro. I done missed all of the holidays, birthday, 22 years and 8 months. I'm 38 years old. I done did 22 years and 8 months flat. You know what I'm saying? Starting at the age of 15. You know what I'm saying? From age 14, 15 to 28, I sat in Missouri Department of Corrections flat. You understand what I'm saying? Like, and then even coming home, I had maybe I ain't gonna even say no 4-year run, but I'm saying it was in and out before I caught another bit. You know what I'm saying? It was violation here, violation there, violation here, violation there. But I'm doing years on these violations. These ain't no 3 months, 6 month violation. I'm doing years, but all that shit tally up. You see what I'm saying? My nigga, I ain't got no more in me. I ain't got no more to get them people. You see what I'm saying? And for that reason alone, my nigga, I'm emeritus. For those of y'all that don't know what emeritus means, it means to retire but hold honorary position. You see, I'm gonna forever be talked about in my section. I'm a staunch representative of O'Fallon Park. You understand what I'm saying? But I'm saying it come to a time where you have to understand your limits. You have to understand that you through. And when you understand that you through, reality settle in on your ass, nigga, that you getting old, you getting gray hairs, your kids is growing up. A nigga can be playing with a little cousin, little nephew, they can love him to death, bro. You know what I'm saying? 5 years old, love him to death. Chase you all around the house, know your name and shit. Your ass go do it in a year and a half, come back, this nigga this tall, don't know who the fuck you is, looking at you like a stranger, got an attitude with you. You see what I'm saying? That shit hurt over time. You know what I'm saying? When you start looking up, you say, damn, they graduating, or you start looking back at old flames and shit like that you had when you was a little boy, had a crush on you. Look, they got kids, goddamn me, that's graduating college and shit like that. Then it dawns on you how much shit you done missed out on. You see what I'm saying? Like, that shit done something to me last time. You see what I'm saying? Like, it was a sense of degradation, a sense of shame, a sense of humiliation that came with my last bit of incarceration. You see what I'm saying? Like, emotionally and spiritually, that shit fuck with me. And I knew then, bro, I'm done. You see what I'm saying? I'm saying, nigga, we got to know our motherfucking limits. You got to know your motherfucking limits. Quit pressing the limit out there in the goddamn streets. Because when them people press the limits, my nigga, you got to hold up. You got to take your lick as a man, or you're going to be forever cursed and scarred. You see what I'm saying? I want to die with a good name, my nigga. Like, I want to die with a good name. You know what I'm saying? If I ain't got shit to leave behind to my family. You understand what I'm saying? I want to leave my honor back. I want to leave my honor behind. I want to know, I want to feel comfortable that my son or my daughter or my woman or my mother can go somewhere. And if a nigga tripping, nigga say, hold on, you tripping. You know what I'm saying? That's Lee mama. That's Lee son. Like, I want to know that my honor going to protect my kids, my family in my absence in the event that I'm no longer able to do that. You see what I'm saying? And so for me, this a good time to exit the game, bro. I ain't told on no niggas. I ain't fuck with no fags. I ain't ran off on no plug. I ain't got no honorable kid, no dishonorable kills. I ain't did none of that fuck fugazi shit that niggas do in the field. You see what I'm saying? And so I'm proud of who I am. I'm proud of my name. Every lick I done took, my nigga. I ain't pulled crazy stunts, try to play crazy and all that shit to get out of that shit. I go and I stand on my shit 10 toes down. I kick ass, I slang, earn. I do all that shit in the penitentiaries. I got a good name. And I'm done. And so this is a time to exit, bro. Like, come on, niggas got to be transparent, my nigga. You got to be real. When you done, you done. You know what I'm saying? When you done, you done. And you know what I'm saying? And you gotta understand that, my nigga. Because if you don't understand that, we're gonna continue to produce rats and shit like that. You gonna continue like, you know what I'm saying? Like this shit, you know what I'm saying? You talking about shit like with this whole Big Meech situation. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit hurt, nigga. You know what I'm saying? These are niggas that we looked up to. But this shit going on all over the nation. You know what I'm saying? Honorable niggas with good names and, you know what I'm saying, so on and so forth. Niggas that we looked up to, we find out later on these niggas getting down. Like, come on, bro. Y'all niggas can't keep on hurting us like that. Y'all really hurting the streets. Y'all can't keep on hurting us like that. Know your motherfucking limits. When you done, my nigga. Tap the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no harm in tapping out, bro. Ain't no harm in telling no nigga flat out, bro, I can't slide with you. You in the field, my nigga. I don't know what I'd do if we get caught. Like, come on, my nigga. I'd rather you tell me, if my nigga look me in my eyes and I'm like, hey, look, come on, bro, let's go on the drill. Let's go put something up. And this nigga look me in my eyes and he tell me, bro, I'm done, my nigga. I can't take that time. If we get jammed up, I can't take that time, my nigga. I don't know what I'd do. Nigga, what? Nigga, that's the best friend I got, my nigga. That's the best friend I got. Like, I really love that nigga for that. You know what I'm saying? Rather than this nigga like, yeah, come on, nigga, let's go. Fuck these niggas. Fuck we go and drill on some, crack something, you look up, boom. He like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. Like, that's a real nigga, bro. When a nigga tell you he through, he tell you, bro, I can't take that lick. Nigga, that's a real nigga. That's the best motherfucking friend you got. You know what I'm saying? Because, nigga, y'all know how this shit go, my nigga. Like, these situations, but you niggas say, oh, I never do this, I never do that. Come on, bro, you can't speak on that with absolute certainty unless you been through that shit. Like yesterday, you know what I'm saying, the individual I was talking to. Nigga, you ain't never did no time, nigga. What you do? You got 3 years, 4 years in, off and on, my nigga. You talk about what you wouldn't do if you was in that jam. Like, come on, bro. Come on. Nigga, you ain't did enough time to be able to talk about, nigga, you ain't been in no motherfucking trenches, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You ain't seen them bring a nigga up out that motherfucker on the stretcher dead. You see what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. You ain't been in that motherfucking cell hearing the nigga goddamn me get raped over or next door. In the cell next to you, this nigga goddamn me getting his ass blown out forcibly. You can't do nothing about it. You can't say nothing about it. Like, come on, nigga, that shit traumatized and nigga, that shit build up over years, nigga, and how you fucked up, nigga. You know what I'm saying, nigga? You ain't been in that motherfucker and been sprayed down with motherfucking mace holes and all of that shit because you asking for some toilet paper. Nigga, you ain't been locked in one of the motherfucking cells for 2-3 weeks without no shower, without no motherfucking food. Nigga, you ain't missed them motherfucking birthdays and them holidays. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, all of your loved ones ain't passed away and died on you or got killed while you was in that motherfucking jam and you couldn't do nothing about it. So, nigga, you can't say shit to me about what you will and won't do in that situation because you ain't been through it, my nigga. You got to go through that shit. Everybody was on goddamn me, That nigga, they was about the whole T.I. and Lil Durk situation. And like, oh, Lil Durk blame that demonstration on Vaughn after he died and won't. Like, come on, bro. Come on, like, you can't say what you would do, bro, if you in that jam, goddamn me, and you facing them years like that. You know what I'm saying? And the nigga who did it dead. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't say what you finna take a hit for a dead nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about let's speak on it. You know what I'm saying? Let's speak on it. So you can't, but you can't say what you would have done. I sit up here right now and say, I can sit up here, oh no, I don't give a fuck dead or alive. I ain't put nothing like that on my homie. But I ain't never been in that jam, my nigga. I ain't never been that nigga sitting there, goddamn me, with a 30-year offer in my face. And they saying, hey, look, you either take this 30 years or you could just, you know, what happened? You know what I'm saying? We know one of the suspects that I can't say what I do in that situation because I ain't been in that situation. Niggas gotta stop jumping the motherfucking gun, be real. Like, nigga, I done been in all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? I can say what I have done. I ain't never told on no nigga. I done fought numerous bodies. I ain't never told on no nigga. You know what I'm saying? Every time I get locked up, I know information, goddamn me, that'll make them people let me out within the next hour, but I take my lick. I don't utter a word. I don't utter a word against the streets. I don't utter a word against my comrades. You see what I'm saying? Because that's just what I'm faced with. And so I know how I act if I'm in that jam. But I ain't never felt like I was through, though. You know what I'm saying? Usually I can't wait to get out and play ball. You see what I'm saying? Nigga, we gotta know our motherfucking limits. You know what I'm saying? All of you red-ass niggas, y'all made the mistake of staying in the game too long when you knew you was through. You know what I'm saying? Pay attention to a nigga lifestyle, bro. It'll tell you when he done, bro. It'll tell you when he done. You go, it's certain forces. It's certain branches in the U.S. military forces that if you got kids, if you got a wife, you got big family and shit like that, you can't even get in that motherfucker, bro, because they consider you a liability. You know what I'm saying? Because like they want some motherfuckers who ain't got nothing to lose. You know what I'm saying? Like they really target you because you don't have no wife, you don't have no kids, you don't have no immediate family. You see what I'm saying? Because all that shit is distractions in the field. You see what I'm saying? I ain't saying that's the case with us in the streets, but what I am saying is, though, like, nigga got all of those kids. You got a big-ass family that you rely on. Nigga too deeply in love with his bitch. You understand what I'm saying? Like, bro, pay attention to these niggas' lifestyles. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, what you want to leave all that? Is this nigga willing to leave all of that? If they telling this nigga, hey, you ain't finna never see none of them again. Unless that motherfucker threw a visit. Like, come on, bro. A lot of niggas don't want to leave that. So pay attention to a nigga lifestyle. See, because the more you acquire in the game, bro, the harder it is to leave the streets. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you ain't got shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, it ain't shit to leave. What are you leaving behind? You ain't got shit out here to leave behind. You ain't got no kids, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And if you do, a lot of niggas don't give a fuck about them. These young niggas especially. They don't be giving a fuck about their kids. So they really ain't got them for real. You know what I'm saying? These niggas are sperm donors. They daddies. They not fathers. You know what I'm saying? So, like, let's be transparent. Let's be real about that shit. Like, it's just, it is what it is. Like, know your motherfucking limits, nigga. Quit ratting. Stop snitching. You know what I'm saying? When you done, you done. And we got to understand that. When you done, my nigga. Don't stay in the game longer than your heart telling you to stay. Because if you stay in the field longer than your heart telling you to stay, when them consequences befall you, you ain't gonna hold up. You ain't gonna hold up. I don't give a fuck what your so-called solid ass say. You ain't gonna hold up, my nigga. You ain't. When your spirit and your mind, your body, and your spirit tell you done and you can't take no more, the universe is in alignment, my nigga. And you gonna be going against nature trying to stay solid. And so you not. Because you gonna do what comes natural to you. And that's throwing that motherfucking towel. whether it's an interrogation room. See, you throw in the towel early in the streets, then you could get an honorable discharge, my nigga. But you throw the towel in too late, and you throw that motherfucker in the courtroom, or you throw it in an interrogation room, then you getting a dishonorable discharge. You see what I'm saying? And whatever befalls you after that, you deserve. Whatever harm, whatever bad befalls you after that, you deserve everything that you got coming. Because you was out of your lane. You was in their lane. See, I ain't fucking with no street niggas. Because I ain't in your lane no more, my nigga. I don't want you to trample over me, because when I'm out there and you get in my lane and you ain't supposed to be there, I'm going to trample over your ass in that field. I'm going to trample over your ass. Like, and I ain't going to hesitate. I'm going to really trample over your ass. You see what I'm saying? When I was in that lane, but I ain't in that lane no more. I ain't in the field, my nigga. And then, like, nigga, I tip my hat, like, I give it where it's due. Like, nigga, this your world right now. I run across some niggas in the streets, they tripping and want. You can have that, my nigga. You can have that. Long as you don't fuck with me, you can have that, because it's your lane, my nigga. I ain't in your lane, and it's your world. You see what I'm saying? So I'm going to exit that way. You see what I'm saying? Because the world two spaces. You see what I'm saying? Hey, man, it's been a real one, man. Big Lee Santana, man. Fuck with me. Subscribe to my YouTube page.